everything is looking pretty good. So just got to stay patient and keep attacking day by day.
I mean, what's the process when you only have basically a month left in the season? Just trying to be patient, as you said, but also recognizing at some point, patience might cause the runway to run out.
Yeah, I think it just goes back to the basics. Just overall, I think that playing football so long, it hurts not to be out there. But I also understand that patience is the key. It's been killing me, but I know that something good is always gonna come. So just keep going, keep attacking. Attack mindset, and just know that any game that I'm able to play in, I'll make the best opportunity ever. So.
If we could ask you, what exactly is the injury?
It's just
It's a foot. Right?
Yeah, it's just a foot injury. Something that is out of my control. But like I said, just continue to rehab and take care of it every single day.
And it happened fracture or a sprain?
I can't really disclose that. So,
I tried. Okay.
Yeah.
And it happened during the Nebraska game?
No, sir, it did happen during the Nebraska game.
What was the play that it happened on?
It was actually in the second quarter. I think it was on the goal line stop, and I kind of felt it, felt the injury. But I was able to finish that game, I was able to get in the training room and was able to finish the game. But yeah, second quarter Nebraska.
So you were just playing through pain the rest of that night?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. But yeah, I was able to continue to play through the game.
When did you? I mean, did you know it was going to be trouble when you got hurt? I guess at what point were you like, oh, this is going to be a problem?
Oh yeah, I kind of felt it as soon as the play happened. I kind of felt, as soon as the play happened, it was kind of instant reaction, and I felt it. Yeah.
So did you get by on adrenaline, or did you say like, I'm not telling anybody until I have to? Or
no, I definitely informed my trainers. I kind of be honest with them because they be honest with me.
Right.
But it was just kind of one of those things, like mindset. You just got to finish. I always been taught to finish, no matter what. If I can, and I was able to. So I'm just glad I was able to finish that game with the guys.
What are you able to do now with conditioning? If you have a foot, so you can't be running. So
Right.
you run a bike, you're swimming. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I've just been working with Coach Wellman, Jacob, and Kyle in the training room. Just things that I am able to do every single day. I probably get definitely try to get a workout in every single day. With Coach Wellman, no matter what that looks like. But if I'm able to get a second one in, I try to do that as well in the training room. So just things that I'm able to. Ankle mobility, calf, be able to get a full body lift in. So we've been working to figure a couple things out.
Have you gone through an extended injury like this before?
No, I think that this kind of been the first injury that's put me out for a couple games. It was kind of tough because I never missed a game. I probably most games I missed was one game. So just being out of practice, not being able to play, it definitely took a toll on me. But like being around the guys and the energy they bring every single day, it helped me a lot.
So it's been pretty obvious, even from the first game you were out, that you were going to stay involved. You was with the guys and everything, and make sure you're talking to them as much as possible. I mean, just how have you approached the assignment of what it means to be a captain when you're hurt, and what were some things that what are some things that you've done? I mean, like how have you put maybe even more time into film study and stuff like that? Have you tried to act like a coach, I guess?
Right. I think that being a leader on a football team, you got to find ways you can lead, ways you can interact with guys, and I think that like I said, this is my first time without being on the field with the guys. So I just had to find ways to connect with the guys on a different level, and like you said, whether it's extra conversations or extra film study, and I think that not only does that help them take their game to the next level, but I also been able to improve on my game, on the film study part, being with Coach Allen and just having a script on me at all times during practice and stuff like that. So I definitely have to find ways that I could definitely lead those guys without being on the field and just continue to grow my overall knowledge of football.
Are there, I guess, continuing on that, it sounds like there's things you've learned that maybe you wouldn't be able to learn if you didn't have this. Is that true? I guess, are there things that is there a way that you've been able to see the game when you can watch it from that angle that you've picked up, or maybe it's just kind of stuck in your mind a little bit more, or you see maybe the importance of just because you're seeing it from where you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think preparing as a football player, to a certain extent, you just gotta, no matter, you can prepare to a certain level, but at a certain extent, you just go out there and play football. You just got to go out there and make plays. I mean, I think that, with me not being able to make those plays, me being in a different role, Like a coaching role, it's allowed me to see things in their eyes. So like I can pick up on plays, pretty quick. I just remember, when I'm on the sideline, like I know whether it's running past before, the ball is even snapped, and that's just, extra film study, extra time with, picking up on tendency and stuff like that. So I think that my game has actually, has improved because I am able to, dissect those type of things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just continue to elaborate on that if you can. What are some things that you see now, like that you notice now that you like? Has there been a moment where you're like, wow, I got that faster now, or I see something I wasn't seeing, like run past, and like what are some things that you feel like we have a better understanding of before the injury?
Yeah, I think it goes over. I think it's just, experience with football. I think when I first got here, it was just kind of like, see the offensive formation, and that was it. I would just play off the formation. But now since things have settled down, and I'm able to have a wider vision, I'm able to see, pick up on tackle stances, or the way that tackle, bends his knees, whether it's running past, whether you're in the 3-point or 2-point stance, or running back alignment. And I think that with some players, they're not able to process those things during the game. But I think that my ability to learn the defense and know all the checks, it just gives me the extra edge to be able to process those little details and just make the game a little bit more faster for me. So I definitely try to pick up on things like that, stance, all of that, from receivers, offensive line, running back, quarterback, everything. So
What have you seen from the rest of the guys kind of stepping in and filling your absence?
yeah, I think Aaron Casey, he's doing a great job, phenomenal job. He's stepped up big time. Bradley Jennings, he stepped up big time. I think those guys are, they're just playmakers. They just keep going. I just continue to, lead them every single day. Just tell them keep going, stay the course, keep going, keep balling out. But I just continue to challenge them as well. Just challenge them to make the big plays because we need them. We need them. So I just continue to tell them, stay focused, keep going, just do something extra, 1% extra every single day.
With Aaron in particular, he was the one that had to switch positions to kind of take your spot. What's impressed you the most about what he's done this season?
Yeah, it's crazy to think about because me and, I don't know if y'all know it, but me, Michael McFadden, Aaron Casey, James Miller, we all came in the same class. And I kind of, I told the coaches, everybody, when we first got, I said, Ace, he's probably the most athletic out of all of us, most athletic, fast, strong, and he just never really got his opportunity, since he's been here. And I think that he's making the best of his opportunity now. And I just can't, words can't explain how proud I am of him because he just continues to attack every single day. He shows why he deserves to play in his league, why he deserves to be on the field. So just for him to make those plays and just continue to ball out every single day, it means a lot to me just to see him do what he loves.
What's your relationship like with Ben?
Oh, that's my brother. That's my brother. No, we kind of. I remember posting a picture on Instagram not too long ago. I was like, if you see me, you see him. We like Zach and Cody, like from the show. Sue like Zach and Cody. So yeah, we twin brothers. Like everybody in Bloomington know you don't see the one without the other. So and we've been like that ever since. So I'm really thankful for that relationship.
Do you have a timetable of when you want to be back, or is that kind of still up in the air?
Yeah, I think that, with me, it's, as soon as possible is, my timetable. But I think that, just see how rehab goes, how the progression goes, how I'm able to play with, different forces, different angles and stuff like that. But hopefully soon.
How are you just like taking care of yourself mentally right now, of just being not able to play?
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I think that once you take, it's like, the person that drive to work every single day, you take their car away, they got to figure out how to, get to work when you're 30 minutes away. So I just got to figure out how to play football without playing football, essentially. And like I said, just being around the guys has helped me a lot. Just being able to, come in there and encourage them and continue to, push them every single day. When things not, looking so great, just still be able to be here for those guys, and it means a lot to me. And I think that's what's getting me through the day. So just be there for them and see how happy they are and just do my part.
Well, you said you've been doing like work with Coach Wellman. Like what specific? Is it mostly like upper body or?
It's full body. We do full body lifts. I kind of go with him. Some days we go before practice, some days during practice, some days after. But each day is just kind of a different focus, different movements, whether it's explosive or straight power. But he's able to help me. I've definitely got stronger over the past couple of weeks. It's crazy to actually think about, but I've definitely got stronger. So we just keep attacking.
What I might have missed it before. I think you were asking. What do you do for cardio? Like, what do you do for just keeping conditioning as well as strength?
Yeah, so as you know, my cardio is pretty limited, but we do have a bike, we do have like ellipticals, things like that. So we kind of do speed training sessions, whether it's a 45-second jog and then a 15 all-out sprint, and just do that in whether it's 8 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever the minutes might be. You just kind of keep going with that progression and just keep adding on top of it. So
You mentioned just learning how to like play football without play football, like taking the car away to drive to work. You say like your teammates have been big in that. Is there other people like coaches, someone outside of the program that you've kind of maybe leaned on more to help you try to get through it?
yeah, I would say I'm a big family person. I think that my family has always been supportive. They continue to keep me going each and every single day as well. Coaches definitely big mentors, but I think that everybody in my life, whether it's people that only support me when things going bad or support me when things going good. I think that every aspect has been positive in my life, and I think that positivity goes a long way. You want to be around people that's positive. It brings a lot of positive energy to you. So even when there's some days where I might come in here and I might not have as much energy as I did yesterday. My teammates, they're very aware of that, so they always hold me accountable to that. So just their ability to acknowledge me and keep me going, it means a lot. And people outside of the space as well too.
Do you feel like this is like the hardest moments of your career?
Yeah, I definitely think during the time I didn't realize I thought this was going to be the hardest part of my life, but I had to realize that it's not. I think that life attacks you in many different ways, and as hard as it may seem, I've been able to take this step back and look at it in many positive ways, many different outcomes that allows me to keep going. I don't think like Coach Allen says, never let a negative thought complete itself in your head, and like soon as something negative comes in my head, I immediately shut it off. So I know that something good is going to come from this. I know something is going to good come from this team, and we just got to stay the course.
One of the things Coach Allen mentioned was that it was important to him that you were on the plane with the team and going through the normal, leading up to the game day against Rutgers. Just how important that was for you to be on that trip, when you could have been here rehabbing and whatnot.
It's kind of crazy because being on that trip meant a lot to me. Being around the guys meant a lot to me, and a lot of people don't know, but my birthday was actually that Friday when we flew out, and I don't think Coach Allen knew or anything. And I was just thinking, like, I was talking to one of my friends back home, and he was like, man, if I was you, I would have stayed back. I'm like, well, you're not me. So it's just great that, Coach was able to, allow me to travel with the guys and spend time with them. It just shows you how much, he cares for me and, love me being around. So it meant a lot.